All right, so this is step 5, take someone with you. Here you are, you've already gone all in with Jesus. You've been getting unstuck from different things. Your perspective of the Lord has changed, or your perspective of yourself has changed. Maybe your dreams have come back alive. Whatever it is, the point is that now you're following Jesus. And so it's important that you start looking at other people and saying, hey, I'm following Christ. Come with me. Follow him as I follow Christ, and follow me as I follow Christ. And this is all about discipleship and making disciples that make disciples that make disciples, or a better word that is commonly used today is mentoring. And mentoring, it's not like you have to be an expert in any area. You just need to be one step ahead of somebody else. And for instance, if you're already going to church, take somebody with you. If you're already going to a Bible study, take someone with you. If you're going to a Christian concert, take someone with you. If you meet somebody who has a similar past to you, tell them what your story is. Get them to open up about their story. If you find an area that they're stuck in and you know how to get them unstuck, walk them through forgiving themselves, walk them through forgiving the Lord. Whatever it is, you will be amazed that your story is going to now be your platform. You're going to be amazed that your story is now going to be your authority, and you're going to be able to help people that I can't help, because your story is very unique and there is a world to reach. And how does God expect to reach the entire world? He did all the hard work by dying on the cross for our sins, but it's up to us to now allow him to use us, allow him to work through us to reach the entire world. You have your circle of influence, I have mine, and I can't be everywhere. So God is depending on you to do your part, and God is depending on me to do my part. And so now in this step, you're gonna learn that you've probably already been taking someone with you. You've probably already been giving advice in your group. You've probably already been encouraging people, calling people out, giving people scriptures, checking on them when they're not doing well. That's mentoring. That's discipleship. That's taking someone with you. And so now I just want you to be more intentional about it. I want you to ask the Lord, who can I be mentoring? Who could I be discipling? Lord, do you want me to run a group for purely his? Do you want me to have my own mentoring group like the one that I just went through? However it is, you just need to know that the Lord commanded us all to go and make disciples of all men. That's not just some people. Oh, I don't have that gift. Oh, I don't, that's not my calling. That's not my gifting. Well, he didn't say it was only for this person, that person. He said to his disciples, which you are, which I am, go and make more of you. Go and make more disciples. So I really want to encourage you to take that step of faith and either start running a group for purely his, find somebody one-on-one, however that is. Think of the people that are around you daily that you can now start taking it to the next level and discipling. I would have to say that one of my greatest joys is making disciples. I absolutely love meeting people who are completely stuck in their sin or stuck in hopelessness and don't think they can get out. I love starting with those people, giving them hope, sharing my story with them, helping them get unstuck, and then see them off and doing what God's called them to do. I can't tell you how many addicts I've seen set free from their drug addiction. I can't tell you how many people with mental illnesses no longer take pills anymore. I can't tell you how many people whose marriages were completely over or almost over are now thriving and have a wonderful marriage. I have been able to have a front seat in seeing all these different lives change. And that's my favorite part about mentoring. That's my favorite part about discipleship, taking someone with you. I love that part. I love watching lives transform. And I want you to be able to see that same thing. Look around the room. Look around all the people that are in your room right now. Look at how they were when they very first started. Look at where they are now. They probably have changed right before your very eyes. And you got to be a part of that. Imagine getting to lead one of your own groups just like this, or getting to work with somebody one-on-one and watching that person's life completely transform. That is what God has for you. He wants you to take someone with you. This is not just for you. This is for your family. This is for your block. This is for your community. This is for your church. This is for anyone that God gives you the privilege of being around. So now it's take everything that he's given you and take someone with you. One of my greatest joys is taking someone with me on the journey that I've been on all this time. I have learned so much in my past and so much coming out of my past that I don't want to hold that onto myself. I want my past to be used for God's honor and his glory. And I want you to be able to experience the same thing, because in my past, nothing has gone to waste. I didn't go through all of that for nothing. I actually get to be used by the Lord to help other people come out of those same kind of lifestyles and live in the victory that I now live in. And I want you to be able to experience that same thing. So I really want to encourage you to continue to share with people what your story is. Continue to share with people how it is that you got unstuck, because you never know who's listening. You never know whose life is going to be changed because your life has now been changed. So now I want you to be able to experience that same kind of joy that I experienced by watching people's lives completely transform before my very eyes. I want you to be able to see that exact same thing. You've probably already been seeing it in your group, and you are partly responsible for that. Now, continue what you've been learning in this group and go out and do that exact same thing. Start taking someone with you and feel the joy of being obedient to the Lord, because like we said before, his great commission, the thing that he's asked us all to do, that he's commanded us all to do, is to go and make disciples of all men. And that is what taking someone with you is all about.